Hey friends, and welcome back. Today, I want to take you along with me as we give my office a major refresh. And unfortunately, at the moment, this room is probably the least used space in our home. It pretty much just houses our bookshelf and some of my filming supplies in the closet. But today, I'm on a mission to change that. I want to hit the reset button in this room and create a space where I'm inspired and able to work and be productive. But in order to do that, there are a few big things that I need to do. And first, and probably the most important, is that I need a desk in here. Right now, apart from the chair that I'm sitting in, there really isn't even anywhere to work from, so taking care of that and creating a workspace is definitely the priority. Then a few other things that I really think will help to upgrade and refresh this space are, I want to declutter and organize the bookshelf behind me. I have a box that I'm using as a plant stand at the moment that I want to paint. And then more generally, I want to switch up some of the existing decor in here and take the opportunity to decorate my new desk area. So that's the plan, and we've definitely got our work cut out for us, but I'm excited for this. Okay, first things first, let's start off with setting up the desk. Just got all the pieces for the desk out, and actually on the other side of the box there's a little picture of what I'm trying to build. It's just a very simple white desk, and that's kind of what I was going for, just something very clean and minimal. Okay, well, I'm just going to put this box off to the side so we can recycle it later, and then I've got the instruction manual here. Let's build this thing. So I think step one here is just going to be to get everything out of the packaging so I can see what I'm working with. Okay, got my pile of packaging right here. Got everything that I need to actually assemble the desk here, and then I think it comes with all of the supplies that you need, so won't actually be needing this guy after all. So I've never actually put anything like this together before, so this could either go really well or really poorly, but I'm hoping it goes well. But it's time to get started, so here goes nothing. First piece is attached. That was surprisingly easy. Let's hope the rest of it goes this well. So we've got all the main pieces in place. Now I'm just going in and adding some extra screws to provide some additional support. Okay, I think it's all done. Let's flip this thing around and see what it looks like. Okay, so I think I'm gonna move some of these plants back here so that I can fit the desk up against that back wall. I think that that's where it's going to work best, but first impressions of the desk are, it's really cute, I like it, it's simple, it's clean, it's minimal, it's exactly what I was going for. This desk is already a great addition, and I cannot wait to start working from it, but I think that to really tie the space together and to create a more defined work area, I really want to add a rug. Unfortunately, I was actually able to thrift a really gorgeous one just last week. Let me head to the garage now to grab it, and we can bring that in and set it up. First though, we're gonna have to deal with this mess so I can actually get out the door. Rugs are heavier than they look. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is try sliding this underneath the desk, maybe underneath the plant as well, and just kind of like frame it against the back wall after I catch my breath. Well, we got the rug in, and I'm already loving what it adds to the space. I feel like it really gives it this much more distinctive look and feel, and I'm here for it. But with that out of the way, it's time to move on to our next project, painting this crate. Christopher and I have been married for almost 6 years now, and this crate has been with us the entirety of our marriage. So it's been through a lot, and it's also been used for a lot of different things. Most recently though, I've actually been using it as a plant stand for the plant that you see behind me. Basically, I've just been using it to prop the plant up and give it a few extra inches of height. And that's great and all, but since I'm now using it flipped upside down, it's a different color on the bottom than on the top, and that's been bothering me a lot. Plus, this original color that it was stained, I'm not a huge fan of, so I think it's just time to change it up completely. So I'm thinking I just want to keep it simple and go with plain black. I really like black in decor. It's a great neutral, and I think it also really kind of like pops off against plants. Since we're using this as a plant stand, I think that that's just an easy, good option. So let's go ahead and transform this crate. I love a good painting project. I think all we need to do is lay down my protective blanket, and then I'll get out like a bowl to put the paint into, and we can get right to it. Okay, well, we did it, and I really like how it looks. Definitely think that we made the right decision in deciding to paint the crate. And it's already mostly dry too, which is fantastic. That's part of the reason I love acrylics. But I'm just gonna let it dry a bit longer while we get some other stuff done. The first thing I need to do is wash my hands. I made a bit of a mess while I was painting. So my hands are, I'm going to go with mostly clean. There's still some persistent stuff underneath my nails that I just can't scrub out, but I think we just need to let time do its work for that to finally come out. But now, while the crate is still drying, I want to tackle the next big project that I have for this space, and that's decluttering and organizing the bookshelf. There are a few main things that I'm wanting to do here. First, I think there's just too many plants and decor pieces on the bookshelf right now, so I just want to streamline that a bit. Then second, I don't know if you can tell just by looking behind me, but the bottom two levels have way more books on them than the top two, and I'd rather just kind of streamline that and make it so that everything is a bit more even. Now obviously the books are organized by color, so that does present a bit of a problem, but what I think I'm going to do is just to try to focus my decluttering efforts on the bottom two shelves. And then the final thing that I want to do is to reset the order. You can kind of tell behind me, they're generally organized by color and by height, but there are a lot of places over the past year where that's kind of gotten mixed up a bit. Especially on the bottom row down here, it's kind of all over the place. So basically, I just want to streamline everything here and hit the reset button. I don't want to change things completely, and actually I really like the way that it's all set up now, but I just think that it needs a bit of love. Okay, just went through all the books and was able to find a good number of books that either don't belong to me and I need to return to someone else, or that I'm fine with decluttering. And then for a couple of books that had very bright, vibrant colors, I actually just took off the dust jackets from them and stuck them on the shelf as is. And I figured that that could be a great compromise where we don't need to get rid of any books that we either reference currently or plan to reread in the future, but at the same time they just weren't quite matching with the vibe of the rest of the books, so now they look a bit prettier. I don't really like the dust jackets anyway, they just get in the way when I'm reading the book anyways, so you can just get rid of those and keep the actual book. And this bookshelf is already looking so much better, but now the last thing that I want to do is just to play around with the styling to make sure that visually it's at a place that I'm happy with. And I've already started moving and removing some of the plants and playing around with where they're located, but right now I just want to finalize that. Okay, well, I'm really excited with how this room is coming together here. It's looking great, but right now it's getting late. Our crate is like 95% dry, but I want to leave it overnight just so you can get that extra 5%. So what I'm going to do is put this project on pause for right now, and let's pick this up again tomorrow morning. Well, good morning, friends. It is now the next day, and I'm excited because we've come to the fun part of this little office refresh. It's time to decorate. The crate is now dry, so we can put that in place. And then also, I just want to generally spruce up and change up some of the decor that we have around here. There are a few pieces that I want to add and others that I want to switch out to move from kind of the pastel look that I currently have to more earthy neutrals. Plus, my desk is currently completely bare, so I want to give that some love too. Before we do any of that though, I do still have some of my painting supplies left out from last night, so let's take a moment to tidy those up so you can create some space in here to work with. So I got that all cleaned up, and here is the completed crate. I love the like matte black color that this dried to. It looks so good, and I think it's gonna look amazing with the plant behind me. So let's set this thing up. Literally, it always blows me away how heavy that plant is, but I think it looks really good. I love how that lifts it off the ground and just gives it a little bit of extra height. I think we're good to go with that though, so now let's focus on the desk. So for the desk, I've got first up my iced coffee because it's still morning and I need just a little caffeine. Before the desk, I did a combination of going around our house and just picking out some bits and bobs that I thought might be a good fit. Then I also went to a couple nearby stores to see if there were any items that we might be able to fill things in with. And so right here behind me is kind of a combination of some old pieces, some new pieces, and I'm not going to use everything for this space, but my goal is to mix and match these pieces together to create something that I like and that I think is going to be highly functional too. And obviously, if there are any new pieces that we end up deciding not to use, I'll just return those, but we can take care of that when we get there. Right now though, let me just walk you through what I have. This little bubble candle I bought in Greece from a local maker there. This one was a gift for Christmas. The scent on this is applewood and amber and it smells just so amazing. And then the one candle I did actually buy is this grapefruit and basil candle. It smells really fresh and I thought that the coloring might work well with some of the lighter wood accents that we have in here. I also have this little ceramic pot that I thrifted. I thought this could be fun for storing some small treats or something like that. Just had to get up because I realized I was missing one, but I also have a couple of plant options. I bought both of these at Home Depot and I thought both could work really well in this space. I'm thinking of maybe putting one on the desk and one on the bookshelf. Normally when decorating with plants, I just use ones that I already had on hand, but unfortunately I had a couple succulents and a cactus die on me recently, so I kind of needed replacements for them. And obviously with plants comes the need for plant pots, so here's one that I already had. It has a really cool texture to it. And then at Target, I found both of these for just $1 each, and I thought it was too cool of a shape to pass up. I do have a couple other succulent sized plant pots already, but I don't really love them, and so I think whether or not I decide to use it for the ones in this room or somewhere else in my house, these are just really fun. Okay, and then just a couple of other things. I have this box, which I thought might come in handy since there aren't any drawers in the desk. I don't keep a lot on my desk, but I thought it might be useful to have a place to store my hard drive, AirPods, and maybe a pen. Then I have this little bud vase of flowers that I thrifted a while back. The vase, not the flowers. Actually, these flowers are looking a little worse for wear, so we definitely want to switch those out. And then the last thing that I bought is a table lamp. I don't know about you, but on dark, rainy days, I just love a cozy light, and the only light fixture in here is an overhead one, so I thought bringing in some side lighting in the form of a lamp would be a good addition. So that's all the elements that I have to work with, plus obviously I'll be adding in my computer, but my thought here is basically just to let's play around with this and see what we like. I don't have a specific vision in mind yet, so I basically just want to see what I like where. Okay, so I'm really liking the setup. Obviously, we've got the computer front and center, got my notebook off to the side, the box for extra storage. I really like this little plant. I think I'm gonna kind of take him out of that pot, put him directly into there. I don't really like the layered pot look. Then I added a little embroidery piece that I did of a little bookshelf with a plant hanging from it. I think it really ties in some of the other colors in here. Then I went with the grapefruit candle, and then we've got the lamp. So I think that this is the setup I'm going to go with. I think it really hits that balance well of being practical in a place that I can get work done, but it's also inspiring in a place that I want to work to. But then the last thing that I'm going to do here is stock this box with all of the supplies that I use on a regular basis. So in here I keep my hard drive, my adapter, my SD cards, kind of the essentials for someone who does filmmaking as a job. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I also need a pen for my bullet journal and my AirPods case. And that way while I'm working, all those things will be really handy and easy to reach for. You can just put the lid on top there. So then the last thing that we need to talk about when it comes to this desk setup is the chair. After going to more than 5 different stores the other day, I was really struggling to find a chair that I really liked. When it comes to buying furniture, I always try to consider form and function. I want something that's going to look nice, but also work really well in the space. So after quite a bit of searching, I ended up coming home with this chair. It looks gorgeous, I love the silhouette, but at the same time, it isn't super comfortable. You don't sit in it and immediately think, oh, this is so uncomfortable, but at the same time, I have a hard time envisioning myself working for 7 or 8 hours at a time in it. So honestly, I think I'm just going to use it as a placeholder chair. It works for now, but I think in the next few days, I want to do some research to find a chair that I don't just like, but that I love. I want something that I can envision using for a long time to come. All right, well, time for the very last little bit here. I want to refresh and update some of our decor. And this is really pretty straightforward. What I want to do is switch out some of the pieces of art that we have in here currently for other ones that either I did or that other local makers have done and that I've bought along the way. So it's really mostly just about switching out what we already have up. There we go. Some delicate work. Alright, well the room is all finished and I'm so excited to share it with you. Let me show you around. So walking in, I love that your eyes are just immediately drawn to what is most definitely the star of the show in the bookcase. I love that we were able to simplify it a bit to the point where now all 4 of the shelves have a similar amount of books on each one. It looks a lot more balanced and I'm really happy with the end result. Okay, let's properly start over here in the corner though. In this little vignette, I didn't really change too much. The only swap that I made was changing out the print in here for one that I felt better fit the color scheme of the rest of the space. The piece that I had in there before was very pastel-y, and I didn't really feel like it fit the overall vibe of the space, so I love that we were able to switch it out for something that I made, so there's that handmade touch, but also that has some more earthy colors. Then this desk area is one that I am so excited about. I love that it has some handmade touches in the painting and my embroidery piece, and a plant because we all know I love those, but I think it's also going to be a really functional space that inspires me to be productive. Then making a huge statement in the corner here is my Monstera plant. I love the fact that we painted the crepe black. It looks so much better, really makes those leaves pop, and this is a plant that's just a little bit wild, a little bit crazy, but I think it's so fun. Then moving on to the bookcase, I touched on this already, but I am so happy with how this came out. For the top, I kind of took the approach of creating 2 little vignettes, one here and one here. Before, I always felt like the top of the shelf was a bit messy and unbalanced, so I really loved how we were able to create these 2 separate spaces that really tie the rest of the shelf together. And then nothing too much changed in this corner. I just moved the chair into that pocket area a little bit and added the fiddly fig. My goal was basically just to create a little reading nook, and I think we accomplished that. Then you might be wondering about this big empty area that I didn't seem to do anything with over here. We actually use this room as a guest bedroom when we have people over, and we have a fold-out mattress that we like to get out for guests. So it was important that we still left room for that, so I just kept this area empty. So there's plenty of space here for when we need it, and actually we're having guests over tonight, so it's going to come in handy. Alright, well that's it. That is my newly updated office, and I have to say, I could not be happier with how this came out. We turned this space from basically just being a place to store all of our books, there being a bookshelf and not much else, to it being a really functional workspace and office that I cannot wait to start using. And the best part is we were able to do this on a budget too. The entire office update cost me less than $250. And that obviously includes the desk, the chair, the rug, but also the smaller things too, like the lamp, candles, and plants. I think that's everything though, so now I would love to know, what was your favorite part of this office renovation? I'd love to hear about it, so definitely be sure to let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to give this video a like to let me know that you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already for more simple and intentional living videos coming at you twice a week. Alright, now though, I'm going to take some time to enjoy this space. I am so excited for this. So until next time, I hope you have an amazing day.